Flack math! Give me some math and I'll give you some flack. Flack math!
Okay, so we're going to find the surface area and volume of prisms. Welcome back to Algebra 1. I actually did this exact lesson in Algebra 1. Should I just have you watch that video?
Yes.
Yeah. I want to see
It's kind of funny.
Let me see if it's anything different.
It doesn't have to be. I like it anyway.
Yeah, dude. I'll just put that link on there and you can watch it. Okay?
Okay.
So in short, I'll just give you the formulas. Volume equals area of base times height. Okay? So, and that's true for cylinders as well, right? So, but like if I had like a pentagonal prism, you're welcome for that. So you have to find the area of this base and multiply by the height because it's the same amount of cubic units on the floor, the same shape all the way up. So if you find how many cubes you can fit on the floor, on the base, that's finding the area. You multiply by the height. Makes sense. Surface area is area of the top and the bottom, whatever shape that is. So if it was like a triangular prism, find the area of the two triangles that are on top and bottom, plus LA. LA is just that rectangle that you go all the way around that. So if this was like, had some dimensions here, and if I unfolded this prism, so it would be like a 7, 6, 5, 4, 5. So really, how do you find the area of that rectangle that wraps around the prism? Just length times width. What's that length? What's that called? What's P stand for? What's this called?
A hexagon. Oh, wait. This is the three-dimensional drawing.
Polygram or poly.
It's
That's not a word.
it's we learned it last time, right?
I think it's some female test.
No, it's a three-dimensional drawing.
No, that's a mammogram.
It's a mammogram.
No, is that a? I don't know. It's not a polygon.
Oh, you
A hexagon.
God, what is this?
A hexagon.
No,
A clock.
what's this length here?
A football field.
A rectangle.
Okay, let's take a break. What do I do? What happens when I add all this together? That's the perimeter. So the area of the rectangle that surrounds the prism is,
It starts with a P.
so in a circle it would be called the circumference. So in a cylinder it would be circumference times height, but in a polygonal prism it's perimeter times height. Remember, circles have their own snobby language. Okay? So that's it. Top plus bottom plus pH. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about this lesson. If you want to see examples, you can look at, and I'll put that link on this lesson, okay? All right, so moving on to lesson 60.
Me too. It's a little relaxing. Kind of reminds me of Cuba. That's the island, right? That's
Cuba
yeah, we
relaxing?
have the Disney cruise.
This means certain parts.
We've been to Cuba. Maddie, Disney cruise. Have you been to Cuba?
Okay.
Oh, I thought we got
Might be a communist.
Oh wait, then we've been to what's the other one with the C? No.
Okay, anyone want to say this word?
Proportionality.
Proportionality. Okay.
I was not.
Proportionality. 6 syllables.
Jamaica.
Nice work, Kristen.
Jamaica.
I'm proud of you. Okay.
Or lack.
So we're just gonna go through some proportional theorems. So here's theorem 60-1. If a line parallel to one side of a triangle intersects the other two sides, it divides those sides proportionally. Okay, so here's a triangle. I'm going to I'm not even going to bisect it. I'm just going to intersect it. So here's the line that intersects those two. We'll call it AB. And here's XYZ, the triangle XYZ. So basically, XA is to AY as XB is to BZ. Okay? So this side is to this side, as this side is to this side. So problems like this are nice because if you wrote in the dimensions, that would set up your proportions exactly. So for example, if I wrote in this is 5, this is 15, this is 7. See the proportion? 5 over 15 equals 7 over blank. Anyone know what blank is? Anyone know what BZ is? Can you do that in your head? Not 15.
17?
21.
21. How'd you get that so quick?
I just multiplied the 5 by 3.
Yeah, because you saw the vertical relationship, which is 5. Oh, 5 times 3 is 15. So 7 times 3 is 21. This horizontal relationship, not very helpful. What's the other way you could find this missing number? Yes, just say it. Say those magic words. Fish method. 7 times 15 is 105. Divided by 5 is 21. Okay? Good. All right, so that is that. Now, remember, proportions are, you can rotate them and it still works. So if I rotated this proportion, look, if I rotated everything a quarter turn, then I'd have 15 over question mark equals 5 over 7. Does that still work? Yeah, it does. So proportions, as long as you keep the numbers in the same order, you can rotate them clockwise or counterclockwise, or flip them upside down. It doesn't matter. So let's try another one. Let's try this. So the only condition is this has to be parallel to this. Okay, that's the only condition. All right, so here's the dimensions. What do we got? So I want to know what this is. Not a pretty number.
39.
If I were to use my gut, I don't think that's 39.
Wait, you just said pretty number, and I was
Oh.
not a pretty number, and that's the first thing I thought of.
39 is pretty, it's difficult to look at.
Is
Like
it?
it makes me uncomfortable.
39 is disgusting.
Is it 3.33333?
Yes, it is. How'd you get that?
Wait, that's a pretty number. That's an angel number.
I did 5 times 2 divided by 3.
That's right. So you use the fish method. So look at this. So do you see the proportion here kind of sideways? You can do that proportion. You can do this proportion. It doesn't matter. So 2 times 5 divided by 3. See that fish method? 2 times 5 divided by 3 is 3 1/3 or 3.3 repeating. Good. All right. So this is about as difficult as it's going to get. Ready? This is awesome. What is that noise? Ah!
Get over it. Suck it up, Bob. It's a
It's
coat
hot.
rack.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna algebrate this. You're already not looking happy. This
No,
is gonna make
she
you
has a
more.
concussion.
I'm
So
ready.
Are
this
you
might not be
concussed?
good.
Is
This
that
might not
I'm
be good on her
sorry.
brain.
So don't do this one. I don't wanna make you
I
bleed out of your ears.
don't have a concussion.
Not the-
All right, Tristan, you can do this one.
Woo!
I had a concussion.
All right, free problem set. To the person who solves for X. And if you just get it, then I'll give you a free problem set coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah, remember the free problem set coupons? For every 5, you get a free problem set. Okay, but if you get it first, you're going to get 5 coupons. But if you just get it at all, you're going to get a coupon. So a coupon is better. Should I just give you a coupon anyway because you're concussed? All right. Everyone okay if I give Tori a coupon?
Yes.
Just because she's concussed? She needs a pick-me-up.
And she got concussed on the Super Bowl, so she probably couldn't watch.
Communist
2 over
power.
5?
What's that?
Is X 2 over 5?
X of 2 over 5. Let's see here. Nope.
Is it 2?
Nope. Oh, don't say it out loud because then you're like taking them. But now people know what it's not. Jeez. Tori, now you have 107. So you have 7 points. So you still have a free problem set you could use. So if you get it, show me your answer.
Oh.
Okay, I
I
don't know if I did this right at all, but I did my best.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
That's all right. That's all right.
Is it this?
You didn't solve for X.
Like,
What's
no,
X?
X would be 1.
I'm still thinking.
X would be 1.
You remember when I said don't say it out loud?
Yes.
Wait,
But
X
then
would be
you-
1.
Well, you need to solve it and then call me back.
I did solve it.
All right, I guess no one else is getting it.
Wait, did I
Sorry.
get it?
Wait, it's mine.
What'd you get?
2, it's 5. What? Wait, 2 over 4?
You could
say No.
X equals 1.
Oh, right, X equals 1.
Okay, so here's what we did. I'm going to set up a proportion. The proportion is already set up. Look, the lines are drawn and everything. All I need is an equal sign. Okay, what do you know about proportions?
You can rotate them.
They're proportional.
Cross products are equal. That's why we do the fish method, right? You could rotate them if you want, but basically this product has to equal this product, right? Remember that? If you don't remember that, that's fine. You can still do the fish method, but that's going to be hard to divide by that. But the cross products have to be equal. So this times this has to equal this times this. So that's just an equation. So I'm going to write it out. So I get x plus 1 times 10, or basically 10 times x plus 1, has to equal 5 times x plus 3. See how these are the cross products or the diagonal products? They have to be equal. Okay, let's distribute. So 10x plus 10 equals 5x plus 15. So far, so good. Tori, don't look. Okay. So now we have to get rid of the smaller variable term, minus 5x, minus 5x. So you get 5x plus 10 equals 15. Get rid of 10, get rid of 10. 5x equals 5. So divide by 5, x equals 1.
That's what I thought.
Okay? Is that what you got? Should I give you a Flack coupon?
You don't have to.
How about we call it a welcome back and thanks for trying coupon?
The easier way to solve it would just be if you look 10 and 5 are both 5 is 1/2 the time. So that's
Yeah, so you could say that.
So you could say that that whatever that is, it's half of what that is.
See, now you deserve the free problem set. Man, that concussion really knocks some algebra into you. So basically, this has to be twice as much as that, right? So I could say 2 times x plus 1 has to equal x plus 3. That's an easy way to do that. So then you get 2x plus 2, bring the x over here, you get x, and then bring that 2 over there, it comes down to 1. X equals 1. That's good. I'm going to give Tori another one, just because that was so brilliant.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, are we good with that so far? Proportion? Let's move on to the next theorem, which is probably going to be the converse of 60-1. So can anyone state the converse of 60-1? Which we didn't really write out. I'm sorry. So if a line is parallel, so if line, you can write this down on page 396. If line is parallel to one side of a triangle, then it creates a proportion. Okay? Of all those four sides, it creates that proportion. Okay? All right, so 62 is the converse. What's the converse of 60-1? Yeah, so if those sides are proportional, then that line has to be parallel. Good. So 60-2 states this. If a line divides 2 sides of a triangle proportionally, if line divides 2 sides of a triangle proportionally, or if it creates a proportion, then that line is parallel to third side. Okay, so tell me if this line is parallel to the third side. Is this line parallel? And why is it or why is it not parallel? Who said what?
It's not proportional.
It's not proportional. How do you know that?
Because you can't, because there's no even proportional. 3 and 2 is not proportional to 8 and 7.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you just know that because you have a basic knowledge of fractions. 3/2 does not equal 8/7. But 16 does not equal 21. So therefore, not parallel. It's in green. I'm sorry. Now I'm like green conscious now.
Green is bad.
It's not the best. It's not my favorite. Is it anyone's favorite color? Is it? Nice.
It is.
It is, but you can't see
I
it.
like blue.
No, it's not my favorite color.
Okay.
It used to be at least.
I like blue more now. My favorite colors. That's
Okay. So far, so good. You guys understanding this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Now, here's theorem 60-3. (60-3) says this: if parallel lines intersect transversals, then they divide the transversals proportionally. So, and we'll draw a diagram. So underline the S in lines. If the parallel lines intersect transversals, underline the S in transversals, so it's more than one, then they divide the transversals proportionally. Then they divide transversals proportionally. Basically, they create a proportion. So I'm going to show you a diagram and it'll make a bunch of sense. Okay, so here's 3 parallel lines. And then here's a couple different transversals that are not necessarily parallel. They could be, but they're not. Okay, and then I'm going to give you some dimensions here. Or actually, these create proportions. So if I said this is like X, this is Y, this is W, and this is Z, then X is to W, X is to Y as W is to Z. Or Y is to Z as X is to W. Or Y is to X as Z is to Y. Or Z is to W as Y is to X, right? I just made myself dizzy. That's what happens when you're old and have to wear a mask. You run out of oxygen and then you almost die. Okay?
Being a mile above sea level probably isn't helping.
Something like that. Yep. So let's do some examples and we'll call it a day. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone got this? Understand this? See how it just creates the proportion for you? You can't get much easier than that. So this is not triangles. This is just multiple parallel lines with a couple transversals. That's it. So here is example 4. Here's what it looks like. Blip, blip, blip.
Thank you.
Okay, so these are parallel. So remember that symbol means that it's parallel to each other. Then here's some transversals. Okay, and we've got an x plus 3. We've got a 3x minus 1. And we've got a 4 and a 4. So, first person to get this gets a free problem set.
Is it x equals 1?
No. But if you say it out loud, you do not get a free problem set.
Do we have to find x too?
Find x. Just find x. You don't have to find the lengths. Okay? Who's got it? You can play if you want. Nope. Nope. I made this one too easy.
Wait, did I actually get it?
Can you tell me if it's a clue number?
But, yeah, it's a nice number. You're gonna guess?
So confident. It's a clean number.
It's a nice, pretty
5.
number.
X equals 5.
Is it this one?
No.
No? Is that like totally wrong?
Oh, I know what
Okay,
it is.
I got
Wait,
it.
I know what it
Totally
is.
I got it.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah. All right, so I give you 30 more seconds to get
Wait.
the right answer. That's correct. Tori did get a free problem set.
Oh my god, I know what it is. I know what it is. It was my first
What?
guess.
How'd you do it?
I know what it is.
Same thing as last time.
Okay, what'd you get?
You add them.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I don't know if I did it right. I don't think I started right.
Distribute.
Started that. Do I get a free problem set?
Okay, no, but that's right. Now,
Wait, do I get a
Wait,
free problem
hold
set?
on.
no, Tori gets a free problem set, but you guys get coupons. What'd you get, Tanner?
I'm slower.
Okay, anyone else get an answer?
X equals.
What was your final answer? X equals,
I am not saying.
okay, you don't have to say.
Wait, did I get it right?
Did you already? Where is it?
Right there.
Nope. Okay, guys, look. We're gonna do this the proportion way, right? Cross products are equal. So if we set these equal to each other, then we get 4 times x plus 3 has to equal 4 times 3x minus 1, right? Okay, so let's distribute that out. And you get, what is that? 4x plus 12, right?
Yeah.
Equals 12x minus 4. Get rid of the smaller variable term. 12 equals 8x minus 4. Get rid of the 4. 8x equals 16, so x has to be 2. Now, what's the Tori method?
The
Guess.
method is you pretty much just guess a number and hope it works.
And you plug it in.
I already.
But look at this relationship. These are equal. So what do these have to be?
Equal.
Those are equal to each other. So x plus 3 has to equal 3x minus 1. So solve for x, get rid of that x. So 3 equals 2x minus 1, add 1, 2x equals 4, x equals 2. Good. All right. So Tori, you are on fire today.
I was literally gonna say that. I'm so proud of you. Yeah.
All right, Kate, you got a point.
It's my first
Maddie,
time
you
this
got a
one here.
point.
I'm so happy. Wait, does that mean I only need 4 more to get a free practice test?
Tobin, you got a point.
Yes.
Problem set? Wait, what is it?
I don't think Kaden is online or. So,
Do I also get one for the one that
Yeah.
I accidentally said out loud?
oh, I gave you a free problem set,
Oh.
even though.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so is this making sense, guys? It's just something, I mean, kind of go with your gut too. Like, oh, that looks like they would be proportional, I guess, because it actually looks like a proportion. This over this, this over this. Or you could flip it this way, this over this. But look for the shortcuts. The shortcuts is look at the vertical relationship. These two numbers are the same, so that means these two values have to be the same. Because that equals 1. 4 over 4 equals 1, so this has to equal 1. So they have to be the same. Okay, that's pretty much all I got. So we're done.
Black math, give me some math and I'll give you some flack.